Make you famous on what?
Nothing. I won't say it on camera.
Wait, hold on.
But yeah, cut up.
What?
I was gonna say just cut the beginning out of the video and let's pretend that this is the beginning starting.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I think it's funny if we do this. I'm Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. Elon Musk. Burps.
I can make you famous on Instagram. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I can make you famous.
Do we need to turn the game down?
Oh yeah, we should. Sorry guys.
Can I touch that?
Can I touch you? Hey guys, I'm in a soda bottle.
Have you seen that video of like the people at the hair salon and the hairstylists are asking like, is it okay if I touch you?
Yeah.
And then it cuts to like,
is it okay if I touch you?
I actually do think it is a good thing that there is a trend of like people asking like, is it okay if I touch you?
Like that what that one guy did at work like yesterday or something, where he was like,
oh, him?
Is it okay if I shoulder grab you? Or something. It was like, wait, what did he say?
Is it okay if I shoulder grab you?
I don't think it was exactly that. Okay,
that's what you told me.
He said something like...
I thought that was just for the bit, because that was the only thing he did, was he shoulder grabbed you and then walked away. I thought that was the bit, was that he was asking you if it was okay to make you think that he was gonna, like, maybe do something else.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Because part of me thinks that he is, like, actually just, like, funny, and also part of me thinks that he's, like, just crazy.
Ooh. Wait,
I think he is, like, kind of crazy.
Why?
Huh, what?
Get all those bits at the bottom.
Ooh.
I don't think he's crazy. I think he's just funny. Anyways,
I think he can be both.
I was gonna say, I do like that there's, like, people that, like, are conscious enough to do that and be like, oh, ooh, get those bits. That there's people that, like, might think about that, you know? But also at the same time, you're getting a haircut. They should not be having to, they should not be having to ask.
I'm ending it all.
If it's okay. I feel like that's kind of like, do you even know why you're here?
Yeah. That makes complete sense.
Like, it's a good question to ask, 100%. Just, I don't think you should have to. You're getting a haircut.
Yeah. I really don't mind being touched.
Maybe, honestly, I think they should be more like, are you ready for us to start? Or something like that. Also, I absolutely mind being touched. Are you ready?
Nah, I don't.
I do not like... I think friends can touch me. And family is totally okay. Family can touch me, I really want to. And friends are... It's okay. It kind of depends.
Touch me harder.
But I really do not like... There's this, oh my gosh, there's this one... Do
you want to touch the controller?
There's this one, I don't know what to call him, because he's not really a class... I'll just call him a studio mate. Because, I mean, that's what he is, but I don't know if...
He's a jerk, mate.
I don't know if anyone here knows what that means. But there's a guy in my studio, that he does, like... He does that a lot, like the shoulder grab, and he might, like, do this sometimes... And it's like, that's fine, that's about it. Please don't do any more than that. Oh, by the way, when I said this, for, you know, viewers at home...
He just, like, tapped my arm.
Yeah, but with the back of my hand. Yeah. It was like I tapped his shoulder with the back of my hand.
Old ladies do that a lot to me. Because, like, I'll be at self-checkout, and then they'll be like... They need help with, like, the most, like, obvious thing. And I'll show them, and they'll be like, oh! They'll be like, oh!
I don't like it when people do that.
Yeah.
Which is funny because he does the same thing. Like, if I say something, he goes, oh! Yeah. Like, he'll do that. I don't really like it when people do that.
Yeah, that thing where putting it verbally, like, when people, like, shoot their arm outwards, like, at you.
Yeah.
And, like, press it against you and be like, oh, like that.
But also, again, this is someone that I, like, know. Like, I'm not friends with... I wouldn't even say I'm acquaintances with him, but he's a guy that I see every day, because I go to school with him. And I am cool with him. I think he's a nice guy. A stranger doing that? No. Like, a customer doing that? Oh my god. Absolutely not.
It really doesn't bother me.
Absolutely not. No, it bothers me so much. I told you about the story when I went to the club for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And it was the worst. It was the worst thing I'd ever experienced in my entire life. Basically, the short version.
I think I would hate that though.
Basically,
that would be terrible.
Everybody. My friends dragged me to my very first club, Halloween, like the past Halloween, and I hated it. I thought it was the worst thing. I think clubs are an affront to God.
Affront to God.
Just straight up.
That's insane.
I hate them. I don't think they need to be a thing. I had never
get
felt
the point
because I can. Oh my god. I didn't know if I was gonna walk off.
Should I do it?
We don't have any bits, bro.
Oh, bro. Tells me to do a timer.
Oh, sorry.
Also wants me to do this with my hand, to do that with my hand.
Forgot about that.
And then it's like,
Forgot about that.
Can you balance
Anyways,
all these plates on sticks?
but I was gonna go spend Halloween with some friends, and then one of them wanted to go to this club. Was doing an event, and I was like, guys, I don't really want to go to a club. Like, I've never been to a club. I never want to go to a club. They really seem like not my thing. I really don't want to go. And
oh my God.
And then the person that had the idea of it, oh my gosh, we're gonna
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we have enough. Oh no!
Oh no.
We have enough now.
Mamma mia.
For that guy, because he wanted 20 and we had 19 earlier. But then they were like, hey, they like texted me privately. And they were like, hey, and they're like, hey, I hate to, like, really hope this doesn't come across as mean, but, like, I really want to go do this. Like, we can just hang out with you some other time if you don't want to go. And I was like, you know what? Okay, fine. Like, I've never been to a club. I'm judging it. I don't know what it's like. And so I told them, okay, yeah, I'll go. I've never been, after all. I will probably find a way to enjoy myself. I think the moment I stepped in, I immediately wanted to leave. And it was the loudest, noisiest, most crowded... Because here's the thing, I also hate crowds. I do not like crowded places. And I saw the Living Tombstone in concert, actually, last fall. Really cool experience. A very random band to go see, because I honestly, like, to tell you the truth, I really don't listen to the Living Tombstone. But I went with a friend who does. Oh, do I touch these green things again? Oh, the green things! They activated.
You're just on, like, a big search for the thing.
Yeah. I said, what is my... I know what I'm supposed to do, I just didn't know how to get the sand to go back down.
Maintaining the objective is our top priority.
But that was a packed house. They were...
Oh my God!
They were crazy. Like, the tickets sold out at one point. But that made me super uncomfortable, because that was, like, shoulder to shoulder with strangers, and it was, like... There were certain parts where, like, people had to, like, move because whatever reason, and you were... Like, no kidding, like, no exaggeration, you were chest to back to chest with a stranger. Like, you were packed like sardines, and I hated that. I was so uncomfortable. I did not want to move.
That's really weird. I don't really get why anybody would want to do that.
And,
unless they're trying to find somebody to, like, take to a hotel or something. That'd be the perfect...
Well, no, this was at the concert.
Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna relay it back to the club, because the club was that, but even louder, and with people that, because it's a club, they're going to come up to you and try to speak to you and socialize. Whereas at the Living Tombstone, it was like other kids, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And or like gay adults. Like,
yeah,
people I'm totally cool with being around. That sounds weird. Like, people that I knew they weren't gonna talk to me, you know what I'm saying?
People are too neurotypical.
People that I knew weren't gonna talk to me, but at the club, that was like, I was freaking out. I was like, these people are gonna try and like come up to me, and a few people did, and there were three times where a stranger, like, touched me in like a way. Like, one of the ways was just some random, really drunk person, like, just put their hands on my shoulder and said something about how it's their birthday, and I was like, yeah, cool, man. And after that happened, and that was the first time, I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave. I want to go home. Where's this 5th star, dude? What in the world? I'm gonna start running circles.
This is, really cool.
Do I think I can?
Bruh. Oh my god.
My Brian is throbbing.
We got Ian over here.
Anyways, and then there were 2 other times. And I was like, okay, no. Because there was just a lot of having to squeeze through people. And it was terrible, and I wanted to go home. I hated it. My friend did text me, and he was like, do you want to leave? And I said, yes, please. I wanted to leave yesterday. So I'm never going to a club ever again.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go to a club.
Yeah, you should never go to a club.
Ever.
There was, like, nothing to do there, either.
Except for rub up on people. And drink?
Yeah, and drink, which I can't do.
Haha.
It was like, who was I with? I was with, well, I know who I was with, but I'm trying to remember how many people. It was me and 4 other people. It was me and 4 other people. And me and 1 person couldn't drink. The other 3 people could. 1 of them doesn't drink, though. So 2 of them did, you know?
Yeah.
So it was out of the 5, only 2 of them drank. So it was like, okay, whatever. I would seriously, and I barely spoke to those 2 people while I was there. So I was like, what are we doing here? Like, I would much rather just stay at your house and hang out, you know?
Yeah.
Also because, like, and I know that he occasionally watches this YouTube channel. I think he only watches... He watches some of the streams.
Really?
He has watched some of the streams. I don't know if he regularly does.
Wait, who? Also, because I'm thinking of, like, one guy.
Yeah.
Is that guy?
I think. Whatever, anyways. I don't think he's gonna watch this video. So I will say this. I also might have told him later. I don't remember if I did. He was planning a Halloween party at his place, and then he canceled it because he was like, I would rather be doing other things than not hosting a party. And he canceled it in favor of going to
the club.
The club? I was like, whatever, man. Jeez.
I mean, like...
And that kind of made me upset. Because he was like, I would rather, like, just either be going to another event, or I would be at my home relaxing. And then it was...
You can just be at home and relax and it be with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, and that's what I thought we were gonna do, because then a second person asked, like, hey, do you want to hang out with me and so-and-so? And the so-and-so being... Why can't I... Oh, I need to open you with a shell. This is not... Mario 64. And they were like, hey, me and so-and-so, do you want to hang out with me and so-and-so for Halloween? And I was like, oh my god, I'd love to. And I assumed, because so-and-so canceled the party, I was like, oh, so it's gonna be me, so-and-so, and person 2. And we're just gonna chill at so-and-so's house. And then that didn't happen. There ended up being 2 other people there, which is fine. There are 2 other people that I already know and like. And then we didn't stay. And I was like, this is lame. And it was a little irritating. Especially because the year before, the attempted Halloween party was, like, also bust. Like, it did not go well either. But that had nothing to do with really anything. It was just unfortunate circumstances. It's not like it's not like it got sabotaged or anything, or I just didn't like what was going on. No, pretty much everyone agreed that it was whatever, and that was because
Death hole.
and that was because he was gone for like the host was gone for like most of it because he was picking up a friend, and the friend lived super far away.
This guy is Mario 64.
And then by the time he came back, like 2 people had to leave because the trip just took longer than it was supposed to, sort of thing. And he was like, I don't think I'll do a Halloween party again. And I was like, no, please do another Halloween party, man. And then he was going to and then didn't. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Has he actually watched, like, a stream?
Oh, yes. I know he's watched a stream. If you're watching this and you know who you are, I love you. I just thought that Halloween was a little ass. I thought it was a little okay?
Is he subscribed?
Probably. I don't know. Dude, Wyatt! Shane says buh. Like, all the time. He'll be like, yeah, this is kind of buh. When talking about something that's, like, bad. And it's really funny.
Keegan also says buh.
That's funny.
I think
do you think
says,
they got it?
Kind of buh.
Oh my god, like... Keegan and Shane know each other.
Oh yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah, it does make sense because Keegan is going to the school that Shane is about to go to, you know? Because when I went to a concert with Shane at school, I saw Keegan and I was gonna introduce Keegan and Shane because I was like, these two have the same energy, they're gonna like each other.
Yeah.
And so I saw Keegan and I waved at him and I was like, and I either said, Shane, this is Keegan, or Keegan, this is Shane, and the other person said, yeah, it is, and they dapped each other up, and I went, oh, you know each other? And they're like, yeah, and I went, that makes sense, that makes sense.
That's so funny.
That is so funny.
Small world, except not really. It's like, it's literally like people who live, like, in the same town as us.
Yeah,
like,
well, and also because Keegan is studying the thing currently that Shane is about to study.
Yeah.
Like, Shane is in and out of that building every single week taking lessons. Taking euphonium lessons. While Keegan is there playing the tuba. And they have the same teacher, you know what I mean? So, like, that makes sense. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just wasn't sure if Shane knew all of the tuba people, because I know Shane knows the euphonium people. I didn't know if he knew all the tuba people. But yeah, Shane says buh and it cracks me up because it makes me think of you. and he got me starting to say it every now and then.
I'm so funny.
I just love how people can become reflections of other people, you know what I'm saying? You'll just start to pick up on habits from other people.
Oh, like how you're doing with Shane?
Yeah, well, it's just so fascinating that you might, like... If you're just around somebody who's, like... I missed that. If you're just around somebody who's, like, saying something a lot, it's gonna, like, it might just slip into your vocabulary, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's an example? I told you about the brother thing, you know?
Yeah.
Earlier today. Where I was like, that's brother. Because I have a friend that, like... calls everybody brother. And I was like, I probably said that after I was hanging out with them a bunch. Dude, get the M.
I feel like something similar is like when we were on vacation with our family for a little bit and we started talking Southern.
That is true, except I don't like that.
That makes me frown.
Am I supposed to go back down? Oh, I am supposed to go back down because it makes a tower.
It go down. No, don't. Yeah, it do.
Didn't it, like, not?
It didn't.
Yeah, I was messing with you.
Oh, it do!
There was, one of my coworkers says, instead of saying the popular phrase of everyone and their mother, they say everyone and their brother. And I don't know why, but I just think that's mildly humorous. And every now and then I will accidentally say everyone and their brother instead of everyone and their mother.
I like every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
What? I've never heard that.
You haven't heard that? They're like, oh, every Tom, Dick, and Harry came in today. Well, you can't just give out money to every Tom, Dick, and Harry you pass by.
I've never heard that.
I like that one.
Are you ready to see this freaking trick shot?
Oh!
Oh, I missed.
Editor, fix it. Now. Yeah, you're doing some work right now. I'm literally like, whenever I'm like, editor, do this. And I'm like, I made the editor do work. And then like, it's literally me. And then like, I just get like annoyed while I'm editing. I'm like, dude, shut up. Dude, I hate you, bro. I feel like I should watch that guy's streams more.
I don't, because he's always playing something that I... Because he's always playing something that I like am about to play. Like, when he was streaming Silk Song, I didn't watch, like, any of it until after I beat the game. When he streamed Into the Pit, I didn't watch it because I planned on playing it, and I still haven't played Into the Pit.
Something I think is interesting is, that reminded me of how, like... And whatever.
Yeah, I was just checking the time.
How my friends, for some reason, they're all, like, getting into Poppy Playtime right now.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. But Sylvia was like...
That's so weird!
Sylvia...
Aren't all of your friends adults?
Yes.
Poppy Playtime is, like, for little babies.
I do think it's strange. Well, I'll say it's interesting, not exactly strange, but Sylvia was like, Wyatt, would you ever consider playing Poppy's Playtime? And I was like, sure, I'll become a horror slap streamer, sure, I don't, whatever, as long as I've got, like, friends in the VC to keep me sane, because, like,
yeah.
I really don't really want to.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I watched a couple YouTubers play the first Poppy Playtime, and I was like, wow, this is the most cookie-cutter thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. There's nothing special about this, and I never paid any attention to it. And Markiplier's, like, 8-minute critique rant of Chapter 5 is going viral, because he's been liking every single chapter, like, less and less and less, because the game is not improving on itself. And I'm like, yeah, that it literally looks like the type of game to do that. And I've been thinking this.
I mean, I've never played these games, but me personally, when it came to, like, Bendy and the Ink Machine and Poppy's Playtime, I thought playthroughs of that were so boring.
I, unfortunately, did like Bendy a lot when I was, like, a little kid, because Bendy came out when I was in middle school. Hey, listen, if Poppy Playtime came out when I was in middle school, I would eat that mess up. But I'm unfortunately not in middle school anymore. So, I don't like Poppy Playtime. I also don't really like Bendy and the Ink Machine that much anymore. But I used to freaking love it when I was in middle school.
I thought
because when Bendy and the Dark Revival came out, I was like, I literally don't care about this franchise.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about Bendy and the Dark Revival.
That was just me when, like, a random chapter came out one day. Like, one of the chapters came out, and I was, like, watching Jacksepticeye play it, and I was like...
Of Poppy Playtime?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I don't care. And then I stopped watching.
My roommate...
But, like, playthroughs, I feel like, of those are... I don't know, I thought were so boring, because, like...
Well, I mean, Bendy is like, a walking simulator.
Like, Poppy's Playtime, I think, is also a bit of a walking simulator.
Poppy Playtime is a chase simulator. It's a...
No.
It's...
No, there's a lot of puzzles in Poppy's Playtime.
I hear it's like half puzzles, half chase sequences.
Both... I don't even think that either. Like, I think
I wouldn't know, because I've only seen gameplay of the first chapter.
I think both of those games are, like, 30%, like, scary, and then, like, 70%, like, you walk around, do a fetch quest, or solve a puzzle. And I think that's so boring, and it's like, we're doing a horror game right now, and we're just walking in a tunnel.
Bendy's is low-key barely
and we're just, like, we're just walking around, flipping switches, and, like, going back here, getting a gear to put in this machine, going back here.
But the lore! You get drip-fed lore!
The lore's boring. That's what I think about both Bendy and Poppy.
This is true. I remember being very unsatisfied in Bandy? In Bandy? Nathaniel Bandy. Ain't you Nathaniel B? I remember getting very, very frustrated and dissatisfied in the Bendy's lore as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when it ended, I was like, that's it. That's kind of lame. But I say that having not really remembered a single thing about the lore or the ending, other than just that's how I felt at the time. So I don't know why I felt that way. I just remember feeling that way.
We can continue this next time.
We can.
Cause I'm not done flaming it, Lamau.
Sorry, Wyatt. I just kept talking over you.
That's true. that is part of a reason why we did not finish the topic, is because we kept talking and having a conversation about it, and that's kind of beautiful. And you know what else is beautiful?
Subscribing,
and you, if you subscribe, you ugly little specimen, you. Parentheses, the viewer hits the subscribe button. You beautiful little glistening, gleaming, shiny, soapy boy, girl.
They.
Especially they. Anyways.
Others.
That'll be all for this video! See you all you dudes in the next video!